Jessie here. I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be my weekly weigh-in for week 32. I think it's 32. I could be totally wrong. It could be week 50 for all I know. But I think we're right around 32 anyway. It'll be in the title. You guys will know. We had Thanksgiving last week. I really was sort of preparing myself to not do so well this week. Not because I didn't do well on Thanksgiving. I feel like I actually really did. I went through the day before Thanksgiving with my youngest son, who was incredibly encouraging, by the way, and we looked up the points values for absolutely everything that was going to be on my Thanksgiving menu and pre-tracked everything the day before Thanksgiving so that I was totally prepared for Thanksgiving, and I stayed within my plan completely, with the exception of an additional little sliver, like really little sliver of pecan pie. I had put my turkey, my stuffing, every single thing that I had planned to make for Thanksgiving into the app and planned for it and tracked it. In kind of preparation for Thanksgiving, I had left out a couple of things that I would normally make that I knew were going to be temptations for me. I did not make a pumpkin pie because pumpkin pie is my absolute favorite, and I knew that if I made pumpkin pie, I wouldn't be able to stop at just a sliver. I would way overindulge in the pie. So I didn't do that. I didn't make mashed potatoes because I just didn't feel like it was necessary with everything else that I made, and my family agreed with me there, so that was good. I also did not make sweet potatoes. Instead, I made a roasted squash, which of course is 0 smart points, so I was able to have a lot of really delicious foods, filling foods, for a low amount of points, and I'm happy to say I did. I stayed within my points, my daily points, entirely on Thanksgiving, which I think is pretty damn impressive. I did have one day last week where I indulged a little bit on the pizza and used weekly points for that, which was totally fine. We actually had pizza the day before Thanksgiving, and I knew that I was setting myself up for success with my pre-tracking of Thanksgiving, so I was allowing myself to have a little bit of extra pizza, and it worked out fine. After Thanksgiving, I sort of fell off the bandwagon, not with my eating, but with my tracking. I sort of got back into this thing where I would just sort of guesstimate my points. At this point in my journey, I kind of have a really good idea of how many points things are without having to put things into the app. I eat a lot of the same things over and over again, so I know kind of what I'm doing, really, at this point. So sometimes I get a little complacent and I don't feel that necessary to put things into my app, and that's kind of how I was over the weekend, but I still stayed really, really strict. I ate a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables. I didn't eat a lot of junk food or anything. I was very careful in terms of Thanksgiving leftovers, not overeating. I made turkey noodle soup the day after Thanksgiving. That is our family's tradition, and that's, you know, really low in points naturally and healthy. So I felt like I did really, really well, and the scale agreed with me, because when I stepped on the scale yesterday morning, I was 210.6 pounds, if I'm not mistaken, which is a 3-pound loss from this time last week. So I took Thanksgiving and I kicked Thanksgiving's ass, and I lost 3 pounds, and I am so proud of myself, because this is not something I've ever been able to do in the past. I have lost weight on a couple of different occasions in my lifetime where I've gotten on a weight loss journey and I've done well in terms of losing weight, but I have never been able to keep control of myself over Thanksgiving. Usually the holidays are sort of my demise into gaining weight back when it comes to weight loss. Previously, I've lost 40 pounds on 2 different occasions, and it was always the holidays that sort of did me in. And I'm not letting it happen this year, you guys. I kicked Thanksgiving's ass, and I could not be prouder of myself. So yeah, 3 pounds. I am at 48 pounds lost, so real close to 50, which is halfway to my goal. So I am feeling amazingly good this week. Like I said, just immensely proud of myself. I don't know that I have ever been so elated to see a loss on the scale as I was this week. I was expecting a loss, but knowing that I ate the extra pizza and knowing that I wasn't tracking things like 100% accurately, I wasn't expecting a huge loss. So when the scale said that I had lost 3 pounds, I honestly didn't really believe it. I got off and on the scale multiple times and even weighed myself like the next day to see if there was a fluke, if it was an accident, or what. I definitely lost those 3 pounds. So I'm definitely patting myself on the back this week. I'm super, super psyched. Thanks guys so much for your continued support and for watching today. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and for those of you that are attempting to lose weight, I hope you kept control of yourself and managed to stay on the bandwagon, or you allowed yourself a little bit of forgiveness and you're moving on now. So I'm thrilled, and I hope that next week is equally as good. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!